Hi there, welcome to a new class. As usual, we have a topic for today, but before that, let's try to do this. Cross your arms. Oh, and you clap in the middle. Can you? I'm gonna end up with a red nose. What? Okay, sorry. Please get your materials ready, have them handy. You need your book, pencils to write with, eraser. The topic for today is future tense review. Okay, let's recall some information. Monday we did present tense review. Remember I mentioned these tenses, I like to look at them as families. Remember that? Okay, think about this. In the present tense family, what are the three members of that family? Simple present, present progressive, and present perfect. How about the past tense family? In the past tense family, the three members are simple past tense, simple past, past progressive, and past perfect. So what do you think today, talking about future tense, what will the three members be? Simple future, future progressive, and future perfect. Ta-da! Of course, that's it. Okay, can you please open your book to page 93? Is that the only page we are doing today? Yeah, only 93. Okay, page 93. Future tenses review. Simple future tense verbs describe an action that will or will not happen in the future. It's simple. And the example there says, they will build a new skyscraper on that plot. Now, the next tense, future progressive tense. Verbs describe an action that will start in the future and continue for some time. Continuing. In progress, or that will continue for a period of time? Good. And the sentence example says, they will be working on it for a while. Future perfect tense describes an action that will already have been completed. Future perfect tense verbs describe an action that will already have been completed in the future. And the example says, in 3 years, the building will have been finished. Okay, let's put all that information to practice. Ready to read instructions? Please do it. Read the questions or answers below about your future. If the prompt is a question, write a response based on if you will or will not perform that action. If the prompt is an answer, write the question that best asks about the given response. Use the same tense as in the question or answer. Okay, so there are two options. The book is giving you a question. In that case, you give the answer. But if the book is giving you the answer, then you give the question. Okay? Let's see. Okay, let's read the first activity. Will you be shopping after school today? The first thing I need you to do is look at the tense. What tense are we using? Will be shopping. Do you remember? No or yes? Okay, look at the examples here. Which example, which tense has, will be shopping, and their structure. Will be and a verb with ing at the end. Will plus a verb with ing. Will, verb in ing, but there is no be. Let's look at the next one. Will be plus a verb with ing. Will be plus a verb in ing. Oh, it is future progressive what they're using. So, if they are using future progressive in the question, in the answer, what are we going to use? Future progressive, correct. So, first of all, we have to say if yes or no. Is your answer going to be affirmative or negative? Will you be shopping after school today? There's no school today, only video class. Plus, you can't go out. You have to stay home because of the pandemic, remember? So the answer is no. This is you. So you answered saying I. No, I will. What's the negative? Not. I will not. What's the next part? Be. And the verb ending in ing. Shopping. And you just write the rest. And don't forget the question mark at the end. Oh, no, no. And don't forget the period at the end. There it is. All right, here's number 2. Number 2 says, yes, I will have learned to speak English by the time I go to university. If this one is saying yes, blah, 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 this is the answer. This is the answer. Now, what's missing? The question. The book's giving you the answer, so you have to write the question. All right? Now, the first thing we have to identify is what? What do we have to identify? The tense. Correct. The tense. Is this answer in simple future, or in future progressive, or in future perfect? Let's see. It says I, but then the verb says will have learned. Will have learned. We need will, which is future, auxiliary have, and a verb and past participle. Okay, let's see. Look at the book. Simple present. Will plus a verb. Will plus noun. The second one, will plus be plus a verb with ing ending. Will plus be, no. How about future perfect? Let's see. Will plus have plus a verb in participle. Past participle. Will plus the auxiliary have plus a verb in past participle. So, now we know. It is future perfect. If the question is in future perfect, if the answer is in future perfect, the question has to be in future perfect. Okay, so remember the auxiliary help starts the sentence. This goes first. So it is will. If this subject says I, the question was you. Correct. Will you, then the verb. Will you have learned to speak? And you choose copy the rest. Will you have learned to speak English by the time you go to university? That's it. Do it. Okay, let's get ready. Number 3. Will you have finished high school after 10 years? If there is a question mark, what is this? A question. So, if they are asking a question, you must give an answer. Okay? Again, what is the first thing you have to identify? The tense. You have to identify the tense first. Okay, so let's read. Will, it's for future, okay? Will you have finished high school after 10 years? Will plus auxiliary have plus verb in past participle. So let's look. Is a simple future? Will plus a verb. Will plus a nah. Future progressive. Will plus be plus a verb with ing ending. Will plus be plus nah. Future perfect tense. Will plus auxiliary verb have plus verb in past participle. Will auxiliary have, helping verb have, plus verb in past participle. Yay! So what is the tense we're using? Future perfect. Already. And once again, if they are using future perfect in the question, what are we going to use in the answer? Future perfect. Yeah. You're good at this. Will you have finished high school? Oh, will you have finished high school after 10 years? Yes, you will finish high school in 7 years. Next year you'll be in 6th. Then you'll go to secondary school in 3 more. That's 4. And then high school in 3 more. That's 7. So the answer is yes. All right, let's do number 4. It says, yes, I will be coming to school next week. It's saying yes. So that is the answer. So what are we missing? The question. What is the first thing we have to identify? The tense. Is it simple future tense, future progressive tense, or future perfect tense? Let's analyze the information. I will be coming, so we start at the will part, be, and coming. So, which tense has will plus be plus a verb in ing? Let's start with simple future. Will plus a verb in ing. Sorry. Will plus a verb. Will plus a no. Will plus be. Will plus be plus a verb in ing. Yay! So that is future progressive. This is the one we're using, future progressive. Why? Okay, now for number 5, it says, will you sail to Antarctica? What is the first thing we have to do? Identify the tense. Is it simple future, future progressive, or future perfect? We don't know. Let's analyze it. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to turn on the light and there's a reflection there. Just ignore it, okay? Sorry. And where's my marker? Okay, let's check the parts and the question. Will plus a verb. Oh, that's it. So simple. So simple. I'm helping you out. Which tense has will plus a verb only? Let's start with simple future. Will plus a verb. Will plus a verb. So, what is that? Simple future. This one right here. So the answer is, sorry, will you, the answer is, will you sail to Antarctica? Will you sail to Antarctica? I think not. So we say, no. What's the subject? I will, I will not. What is the verb? Sail. And you just copy the rest. All right. If you need time to write all your answers, please stop the video now. Okay, class, we did it. That was not a lot of work, but a lot of thinking and analyzing information. One last thing. Oh, let me cover that reflection there. One last thing. Now you know there are three tenses to express present, three tenses to express past, and three tenses to express future. So next time you're reading a text, a question, sentences, remember, identify which tense is being used. Okay? Well, class, good job. See you next class. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.